How to be productive. Being able to dedicate time to specific tasks, completing them and ending your workday with a quality output can be an overall measure of your productivity. Similarly, if you have no methods in place for organization, time management, tracking tasks or prioritizing, your efficiency and productivity can be affected. Time management is just one of the strategies you can use to increase your productivity. While you ultimately may be able to get things done when you juggle projects or tasks, focusing on one at a time may help you be more productive. Additionally, concentrating on one task at a time until it is complete can help you increase your productivity because when you focus on one project at a time, you are setting a single objective at once instead of many. If you are dedicated to multitasking, but you see that you start more tasks than you can finish, consider prioritizing your tasks in order of importance so you can start on your most demanding assignments and finish your day with lighter and less time-consuming tasks. Most workplaces have a mandatory schedule with dedicated break times, so employees can take at least a 5 to 10-minute break after every few hours of active work. Consider planning your assignment list according to these tasks, where you may dedicate your time in the morning when you first arrive to work or at a time of day when you are most alert and energized. Things like filing required paperwork, responding to those 4 client emails or compiling all the resources together that your team will need to complete a future project are small, daily objectives you can set and reach during your 8 hours of work time. For instance, it may only take 2 minutes to log the tasks you have already completed, respond to a quick email, write down your next objectives or print out the outline for your upcoming project assignment, but the 2 minutes it takes you to complete these little tasks can oftentimes add up to a completed to-do list at the end of the day. Additionally, small tasks are still an important part of your overall work productivity, so practicing the 2-minute rule can allow you to focus on those small tasks in between the time it takes to work on larger and more complicated tasks. Consider those 2 minutes between break time and getting started on your next project or the 2 minutes it takes to get ready for lunch, and consider using that time to take note of what you need to work on next, your daily goals for the next day, or responding to that voicemail that has been waiting for you since you got to work. Using time blocks within your schedule can also help you increase your productivity. With this strategy, you would set a time limit for each of the tasks you work on. So if you are blocking out 90 minutes to work on a project, note that on your printed schedule. The purpose of time blocking is to create a visual schedule to help you track the periods of tasks you work on. Similarly, it serves as a way to dedicate yourself to working on only a specific task for each block of time, so you will be more likely to complete it in the time frame you scheduled for it. In addition to scheduling your working time, you may also include your break times between each task block so you can refresh yourself as you complete and start new projects. If you have meetings scheduled throughout your day, consider some ways to make these more productive activities that contribute to your overall work progress. For instance, consider keeping notes on the most important takeaways or topics that need to be discussed, and dedicate a specific amount of time for each topic. For instance, if you have a variety of tasks on your to-do list, consider assigning some of these tasks to others if they can be completed without you working on them. Delegating tasks can also allow you to work on other assignments that may be specifically assigned to you alone, while the rest of the team can dedicate their time to the tasks that would otherwise take time or resources away from other more important projects. For example, if you have emails that need to be answered, but a coworker can provide the same attention to detail in their responses as you, consider giving them the task while you work on pertinent assignments that no one else can, or is permitted to, complete. Being more productive at work can depend heavily on your time management, and the Pomodoro method is a strategy that you may find helpful for managing your time more efficiently. Similar to scheduling breaks, the Pomodoro method applies the use of a timer, where you dedicate yourself to a task for 20 minutes, though you can increase this to 30 minutes, work on it until the timer goes off and then take a 5-minute break. This strategy can be effective because it provides more time for uninterrupted, focused work and then provides a way to step back from the task for a few minutes before going back to complete it. When implementing strategies to help you increase your work productivity, it is important to be as consistent as you can.